I'm Roger Moore, and this is Hypnosis Health Info. I'm at home working today and here in my backyard, and just came out of the house from responding to some emails and thinking about one of the topics that came up quite a bit this last week, both in the office and through Hypnosis Health Info. And that was the idea of self-hypnosis and using suggestions or power minutes, and why it's so important to frequently use self-hypnosis and give yourself hypnotic suggestions. And the question comes up, well, why can't I just do it once or twice and have it work? And the analogy that I use is that using self-hypnosis is making course corrections. It's like you're on an airplane. And I hear an airplane up there in the sky right now. And you're flying from, let's say, Seattle to Phoenix. And you take off. There's a little bit of a breeze today, and you take off, and that breeze puts the plane off, let's say, by a ½ degree. Only a ½ degree. Well, unless that plane is corrected, the flight corrected, you're going to end up somewhere out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean or in the Gulf of Mexico or somewhere else. The pilot or the co-pilot keep making course corrections, or the autopilot keeps making course corrections and gets that plane from Seattle to Phoenix. It's like when you're driving down the road. You don't just let the car stay between the two white lines. You're constantly doing this to keep that car between the white lines. Well, that's how it is with us for any goal that we want to achieve. Whether it's weight loss or stop smoking or increasing our income or enhancing personal relationships or something, a new job that we want to create or sports performance, whatever it might be. We constantly need to be making those course corrections to achieve our goal. Just putting it out there once isn't going to do it for us. If somebody decides that they set out a goal that they're going to lose weight, and they're going to live their life, slenderful life, at a healthy, ideal weight. Well, they start out doing okay. They make decisions to eat healthy, and to focus their eating on vegetables, on whole grains. They're going to skip the junk foods. They're going to drink lots of water. They're going to exercise. But then they go to a neighbor's house on Saturday night for a barbecue, and there's all that barbecued chicken and the potato salad, and they have the homemade ice cream and the beer and the wine, and boy, there goes the diet. Or they go into a restaurant and they don't get a serving of pasta. They're going to get about 8 servings of pasta. And those of us with depression-era parents have the 11th commandment. It's the most powerful hypnotic suggestion ever given. Clean your plate. And of course we do. Or then there's the hypnotic trance of Halloween and all the candy and the trick-or-treat and the parties that go with that. Or there's Thanksgiving and how much food and how fast can we eat it. And then of course the holidays with the cookies and the fudges and other candies and the cheese logs and the rich drinks and all the parties. And then of course TV and all the television commercials. Whether it's go to KFC and get Kentucky Fried Chicken, or go to McDonald's, or go to Dairy Queen. And over and over, those repeated suggestions, if we're not doing something about it, we'll end up eating some sort of junk food like that. And then, of course, there's one of the biggest challenges that people have in losing weight is that it's abnormal in our country to be at a healthy weight. 65% of the U.S. population is overweight. Left unchecked, by the year 2050, 100% of the U.S. population will be overweight. That's pretty scary and very sad. But you can be going along doing really well, letting go of weight, and somebody says, well, don't go getting too thin on us now, or you don't need to lose any more weight. Those are powerful hypnotic suggestions when you want to belong and be part of a group, or they go, come on, one more cookie won't hurt you, and pretty soon we're back to having those cookies. So in order to counteract all that, we need to constantly be doing course corrections. And one of the best methods that I know of for making those course corrections is self-hypnosis, using either the written suggestions or the power minutes. Now at hypnosishealthinfo.com, you can click on Power Minutes, and you're going to find out how to use the power minutes. There's free ones you can download. There's written instructions as well as verbal instructions on how to use the light switch technique. It's a 1-minute self-hypnosis technique. And there's also instructions there on how to use written suggestions. So from my perspective, the way to stay on course to achieve your goals, whether it's weight loss or a new job or enhancing your relationship or sports performance, whatever it is to use self-hypnosis and constantly be making those course corrections. So this is Hypnosis Health Info. I'm Roger Moore. I'm going to enjoy this beautiful day. You take care.